Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, we're diving into Regency Centers Corporation's latest filing. I hope you brought your financial decoder rings, because we're about to untangle some numbers that might seem drier than a week-old bagel, but actually tell a pretty interesting story about shopping centers. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below for you to join. This is their report for the year that ended December 31, 2024. Think of it as a checkup on how the company's retirement savings plan, basically their employees' 401k, is doing. It tells us how much money is in the plan, where it's invested, and how it's changed over the past year. It's like peeking into the financial health of their employees' futures. First up, we have the auditor's report, which essentially is an outside company, Forvis Mazars LLLT, saying, hey, we looked at the books and everything seems to be in order. They're giving their honest opinion on whether the financial statements are fair and accurate, and that they followed a generally accepted accounting principles. Basically, it's a stamp of approval, but with a lot more financial jargon. Now let's look at the meat of the financial statements. The statement of net assets available for benefits tells us what the plan owns and owes at a specific point in time, December 31, 2024. And December 31, 25 million. Between tries at the end of December 2024, the plan had total assets of approximately $16.5 million between 2020 dollars. At the end of December 2024, the plan had total assets of approximately $16.5 million between 2020 and $2 to $5 million between 2023. It's like a snapshot of the plan's financial health as of the end of December 2024. The plan had total assets of approximately $5 million between 2023 and 2000 at the end of December 2024, the plan had total assets of approximately $25 million between 2020 and 2040. $2 million about 140.23. The number was about 140.23. The number was about 114.23. These assets are made up of investments such as money market funds, common collective trusts, mutual funds, self-directed accounts, and Regency Centers Corporation Common Stock Fund. Now let's move on to the statement of changes in net assets available for benefits. This statement shows how the plan's net assets increased or decreased over the year. Think of it as a movie compared to the last section's snapshot. The biggest single item was that the plan earned $89 million from the increased value of its investments. But where did the money come from and where did it go? Employer contributions totaled $5.7 million, while employees added $5.5 million. Rollovers of way for employers to shift savings into the plan accounted for $1.7 million. Remember, that's on top of about income brought in. But it wasn't all additions. Benefits paid out to plan participants totaled $9.4 million. Another $143,000 went towards administrative expenses. Now let's check out the notes to financial statements, which they included to explain the details on the plan further. First off is a description of the plan itself. In general, the description of the plan is just that. It describes who's eligible, how contributions work, and what investment options are available. Think of company contributions as extra incentive from Regency to invest in your future. Next up, we have the summary of significant accounting policies. This part explains the rules the plan follows when it comes to accounting. It clarifies things like how investments are valued and when income is recognized. Next up is the section that no one wants to read it out, but that is important to know: plan termination. Although not expressed to do so in the filing, Regency Centers has the right to discontinue its contributions at any time and to terminate the retirement savings plan too. The next section discusses the plan's income tax status with the IRS. The sponsor of the prototype plan received a tax opinion letter from the IRS dated June 30, 2020. Next, parties in interest transactions and related party transactions gives us a look at any deals the plan has with insiders or related parties. This section also mentions the fees paid by the plan to the trustees, which were approximately $143,000 during 2024. The next section is about how they measure the value of investments. Specifically, the fair value measurement section dives into how the plan determines the worth of its various investments. The plan uses what's called a fair value hierarchy, and it's all about transparency. Finally, the filing includes Schedule H, Line 4I schedule of asset held at end of year. This schedule provides a detailed list of all the assets held in the plan at the end of the year. It includes the identity of the issuer, a description of the investment, and its current value. It's basically a full inventory of what the plan owns at the end of 2024. And finally, the signature. This shows that the corporation has caused this annual report to be signed on its behalf. Finally, the filing provides an exhibit index which shows the consent of the accounting firm. Of stitching all of this together, Regency Centre's 401k plan seems to be in a pretty healthy spot. The plan's assets increased significantly over the year thanks to investment gains and contributions. There is a heavy weight on the Vanguard fund options. The company and the plan, based on the filing, seems to be healthy at the moment. It is an interesting financial report from a real estate adjacent business. Alright, that's our breakdown of Regency Centre's employee 401k. It's not the most glamorous topic, but it reveals how the corporation is managing its employee benefits. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching and see you next time.